Okay, welcome to the video. So I'm going to cover all of the new Etsy changes that have come into place that are part of their new better changes of the future, whatever they want to call it. And basically, I'm giving you my interpretation of the new rules that have come into place, because Etsy can never say this is the rules. They have to say this is the puzzle which you need to solve to find out the rules. They can never say this is the rules very clearly. They have to find a very difficult way to tell you the rules. So I'm going to basically tell you the changes that have come into place and how I'm going to deal with them, basically. So first thing first, first image, that's what's changed with the first image. You can't use your text here. Same with all other mockups. They should, I believe they emphasize only your first image has to say your, has to be a finished product. The first image, the cover image. The other images can be whatever text you want, so you can put placeholder text on the second and third, fourth, fifth, so on images. The cover image has to be a finished product, so it has to be, I don't know, Dan's poo or something, whatever you're selling. Maybe you're selling personalized poo or something like that, I don't know. But that's the first image. That's what's changed with the first image. You can't use your text here. You have to show a finished product in your cover of your listing. So first thing first, first image, that's what's changed. Mockups can still be used. However, if you're not, they haven't changed, they haven't said the rules. They haven't actually covered the rules if you're making products yourself. If you're hand making products, they haven't said if you can still use mockups or not. They've just said if you're using a production partner, you can still use their mockups. But you have to use their mockups, or you have to take the pictures yourself. But they basically put an emphasis on the rule that you now have to use mockups that you should have really taken. That's the way they've made it seem, is that you should be taking the pictures for your own mockups. That's what they basically said, and they've been pretty clear on that. They don't want you to be using images from elsewhere on Etsy anymore. They haven't said it's against the rules, but they basically put an emphasis on the fact that you should be using your own images now on the platform. So bear that in mind, just for a bit of safety, just to be extra precautious. So you can either use, just to cover the cover, not the cover, cover the photos that can be used. You can use pictures from your production partner, so your supplier. You can use pictures that you've taken yourself of the product that you're actually selling, and it has to be the exact product that you're selling. It can't be like a slightly different style of t-shirt. It can't be just this random t-shirt that I got here. Even though I want to sell a purple t-shirt from Gildan, I can't use this t-shirt. I have to use the actual purple Gildan t-shirt, for example. You have to use the actual product, and you also can use your reviews images. So if you want to use a customer's review photo, that is perfectly fine as well, and I would recommend you do that, and I would recommend you reach out to some of your customers if you are using a production partner, and try and get them to take pictures for you, etc, because those are going to be super useful with you, especially if you're doing some sort of clothing, and even if you're not doing clothing, it's always nice to have extra images from your customers as well. If they leave them in the reviews, it's going to help your conversion rate, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. But anyway, these are the most important changes, and that's pretty much it. That's the main changes. There's nothing else that you really need to worry about, apart from if you're selling super niche stuff like spells and whatever. There's some changes to that, but I'm not covering that. I'm covering the main stuff. POD, that's all I do. If you want to know me, I haven't even introduced myself. My name's Ed. I'm an Etsy seller. I'm an Etsy print-on-demand seller specifically. I have my own print-on-demand fulfillment company as well. If you want to check out my fulfillment company, top link in the description as well. And I also have my own network of basically 6 and 7 figure sellers that's also affiliated with my print-on-demand fulfillment company, so make sure to check that out as well. Top link in the description, edpod.co is what it's called, network and print-on-demand fulfillment. If you want to sell specialist products like engraving, vinyl decals, any sort of specialist clothing, we can make that for you, and we send it direct to your customers, so it's very easy. Check the website out, super good, super easy.